Mayor, Council, Mike Gardner, 618 Ruth Street. I should preface my comments by saying I don't have enough money really to know much about what this is here, but I read a lot. I subscribe to a couple newsletters, and you're talking about supernaturals. You know, Bob had said earlier that it seems like our pension plans are doing pretty good right now. And I'm assuming that means at a current rate of return, we're doing okay. Now, I also understand that it's getting a little bit harder to make money in the stock and bond market than it has been in recent years. So there's a lot of pressure on the investment guys to look for ways to increase our returns. And I think everybody, don't have to be a financial genius, knows that when you increase your returns, you're also going to increase your risk. Now, just to echo a little bit more about what Councilman Ford said, as far as investing in the supernationals, the two examples listed here, one of them is CADES, C-A-D-E-S. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but a French institution financing social welfare debt. Do I really want Port Orange money to be financing food stamps in France or whatever it is we're talking about? I don't. Maybe you do. Maybe that's worth 0.25% or 0.4%. I don't know. Asset-backed securities, auto loans and student loans. I mean, I'm not a genius, but I've heard auto loans being referred to lately as the new housing bubble. They're the new subprimes. We're going to be investing in auto loans, student loans. I mean, I think they're pretty high default right now. Besides which, I'm not so sure that reading and writing is up where it ought to be. And if you're talking about number 8 out of the 7, again, you know, I understand that for an institution to buy bonds, it has to meet certain legal requirements. And so when you're buying A bonds, you're still meeting all the legal requirements, but you are taking a little bit more of a risk that those A bonds are going to drop below the legal requirement for an institution to hold it, in which case you're going to have to sell that bond, and you're going to sell it at a loss. Everybody knows when they drop below that institutional rating point, people have got to sell them. Anyhow, it all worries me. Thanks.
Thank you. Anyone else?